Hello, hello. Hi, guys. This is my Friday night live. Looks like Heather's come in and said hello. Hi, Heather. If you're in here and you can hear my voice, if you will share this out on your community tab, that would be awesome. So, yeah. Making a simple dinner tonight, some chicken nachos. And so I've been doing vacation Bible school all week. We were doing it from like 9 in the morning till like noon, and then we would have a lunch after that. All the workers and the kids that were staying because they were being babysat by the pastor's wife. So yeah, it was a fun week, but I'm very tired and ready to get back to my routine. But it was very fun. It was a very fun week. So anyway, so about once a month, I won't be going live because we'll have our church game night, and I won't be going live on that day because my husband and I are like the head of the game night, so we have to be there to like set up whatever game we're doing. Kind of clean and set up food and just whatever different things we need to do for it, depending on what we're doing. So, yeah. So, anyway, it's been a fun week. So, I guess it'll take a little bit for the notifications to go out. So, I'll just keep chitter chatting for a while. So, one day, let's see, the first day we didn't have any specific dress or anything like that. One day we wore green. We're supposed to wear green. One day we were supposed to wear orange. One day we were supposed to dress up like sheep. So I did actually do the sheep thing. I took a hat, like a baseball cap, and glued cotton balls all over the front of the hat. And then I had made some ears with some construction paper with black ears with a pink inside on them. And I made a tab on the end and I glued them to the hat, and then I glued a cotton ball over it so the ears would hang over my ears. Anyway, I think it came out really good. And then today, what you got in your hair? Today we were supposed to do rainbow. So I put blue, purple, green, yellow in my hair. The only color I didn't have was orange. So today we're supposed to do rainbow. So I put the rainbow in my hair, and I did like curly ribbons in my hair for BBS. So I decided to leave it in my hair, and I wanted to see if any of you guys would notice that I had something in my hair, and you did. You totally noticed. So I went ahead and left it. In. So yeah. So that's what I did. And then today they were supposed to dress up like sheep or do the rainbow. So I did the rainbow in my hair instead of I didn't have a shirt with a rainbow on it. So I just did the rainbow on my hair because they were going to talk about the rainbow. But last week, well, pretty much the theme of this vacation Bible school was Psalms 23, which is the one they read at the funerals. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thine is and so on and so forth. So that was their theme, and like all the songs from it, all the songs from VBS were teaching them verses of Psalms 23. So by the end, all the kids knew parts of the Bible verse, because every one of the songs, they had about, I don't know, it was maybe 6 or 8 songs, and all the songs, I'm glad you're here, Jan. So anyway, all the songs were basically, teaching them part of the Bible verse. Hi, Carlene Vassar, Jen, Heather. Yeah, so it was a fun week. So I didn't, and some of the kids today, instead of doing the rainbow, they like dressed up like shepherds. So there were some people dressed up like shepherds. Yeah, it was a fun week. So I have to take a whole week's worth of tiny videos and tons of pictures and put it all into a 10-minute video. So basically what I have to do is I have to cut out the least exciting parts of it, because most of the videos were under a minute and most of them were under 30 seconds. So basically if they were running, they're just running faster, and I just wanted to make sure I got some of each kid. And so I've basically gotten all the video. I'm basically about halfway done with my editing, because I took all the video that I had and put it into my video editor. And then I went through it all and decided what was the most exciting part, made sure that each kid was focused on, in case they're there. Hi, Nancy. So it was a fun week, and I enjoyed dressing up like a sheep. It was really fun. So little Jade wants to say hi. What are you doing, Jade? Are you getting in trouble? Getting in trouble, baby girl? Did y'all see Lori from Lori's World had 2 brand new kittens? Can you imagine double trouble? Look at this one. Look at her. She's about to launch off my arm. She's something else. Yeah. So yeah, our vacation Bible school theme was the Emerald Crossing. And basically every morning they would do the music, then they would have a little lesson, then they would drop pennies in the bucket they called it penny war. So it was like the boys were sitting on one side, the girls were sitting on the other side. And basically you put pennies in your own bucket. But if, say, you were a girl, you could put change or dollars in the boys' bucket, which basically deducts from what they raised. So it ended up being, they raised just under $250. The boys were $131 in the hole. The girls were about $30 in the hole, maybe. But yeah, so the girls totally won. Oh, thank you, Nancy. I don't know if you can hear me or not, if you're back in here or not. Hi, Lori. Dude, where's my car? So yeah, it was a fun week. Hello, Beth, BNS Odyssey. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm ready to get back to normal, but Vacation Bible School was really fun. And I was in the puppet show, and in the puppet show, I played a character named Aaron. And in the scene, there was one of the puppets was named Shane, and that was supposed to be my husband in the skit in the puppet show. So basically, my husband Shane got bird poop on his back, and I was supposed to get the bird poop off his back. So because I was only a puppet, I didn't have hands, so I had to do it with my mouth. And so after I did that, I started cracking up laughing and just could not stop laughing. Finally, I contained myself. Other people spoke for a little while, and I managed to pull it together before my next line. But yeah, that was so embarrassing. I just started cracking up. It was so funny. Girls rock. Yeah, the girls totally won. Now, the girls had me and another lady that was there helping them, bringing pennies and money and stuff. So, there was less girls than there was boys. You haven't found what yet? Oh, you haven't found your car yet? Oh, no. I have to wait about a year and a half for a car. Hubby said after we get this one loan paid off, I'm going to get a newer vehicle. I've had mine for, I think, about 11 years. But yeah, I was totally cracking up. But I had a really long part today. I had a really long part. There were parts of it that was like paragraphs. So I learned a lot about the puppet because, when I did my very first uh, practice before we started, uh, I would forget to move my mouth while talking, with the hand. And then another mistake I made after I watched a video that someone had made of puppet show was when you're not talking, you have to close your mouth. So I noticed in one of the videos when I wasn't talking, my mouth was just wide open. It looked crazy. So yeah. What are you doing, whiny girl? She goes launching off me like a crazy cat. She's very hyper. Do you have a puppet at home? No, I don't. I don't have a puppet at home. Nope. These puppets were, I guess, bought by the church and probably will be kept in our probably in our children's department because I don't think they're going to do the same. They're not going to do the same theme for the Vacation Bible School next year. I'm sure they'll pick a different theme. But what they might could do is take those characters and just change their names and they would be different characters because people won't remember the characters between one year and the next year. There was an old man and an old woman, and the rest of the people looked pretty young. And the people who played the old man and the old woman were actually older people. So it worked out good. But it was fun. There was a lot of good lessons. Hi, Ann Philbeck. I have a lot of housework to catch up on. And my garden totally suffered this week because of the Vacation Bible School. So I'm going to keep watering it a little bit longer and see if they'll recover from my time at Vacation Bible School. I did try to water when I got home, or some days I might have watered in the morning, depending on if I got up early enough. Hi, Robin. But yeah, it was a fun week. No, I don't have one at home. Bet you could order one off the internet. Yeah, yeah. I just totally started cracking up laughing during the puppet show because I had to clean bird poop off of my husband that was in the skit. I just lost it. I just lost it. That was just way too funny. I just couldn't. You've got four. Oh, I need a puppet. I might could borrow one. Yeah. So she's climbing up my leg right now. I basically cannot wear shorts for the rest of the summer because she climbs my leg. Because she's so little, she still climbs my leg. So puppet ministry is so fun. Yeah, the kids really laughed and enjoyed it. And I think they really got the messages that were in it. And everything kind of fell into the Psalms 23, which is why on Broken Hearts Ministry, I made the Psalms 23 psalm because I thought I was going to use it in the video, which I'm not going to use it in the video. I'm going to use the music they had in VBS. But I made a fast version. That was supposed to be the one for the kids, and I made a slower version. So that's why I have two versions. I actually prefer the slower version because it doesn't seem like a song that should be completely peppy. Maybe because they do it at funerals, but really it's about hope, Oh, you had them from preschool? Yeah, I could see that. It was fun though. I did enjoy it. I did enjoy doing the puppet show. I'm sure they'll ask me again next year. I understand, Jan. Thank you so much. I could definitely use the hours though. Your hours kind of suffer when you're when you take time off, because I had a couple of videos scheduled, but I didn't get I didn't have a full week's worth of videos scheduled like I would normally. So, yeah, my hours did kind of suffer and my garden suffered. But it was a very good sacrifice, actually. Oh, yes, it is, Jan. I used to have a Mickey Mouse and full Mickey Mouse character about 3 feet tall. I used to do our church back in the 80s. Oh, that's neat. Jade was actually sleeping in my chair right before this. So I had to take her, I took her and put her in one of the kitchen chairs on that cushion because this chair has a cushion. And I went and put her on one of those chairs. Well, she didn't want to stay there. She wanted to be where I am. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I could see that. What, baby girl? What? What is it? Yeah, it was a fun week. Got a lot of exercise. You know, I was doing the videoing and I was taking pictures because I'm actually doing the video for the Vacation Bible School that will be at church on Sunday to show all the like parents and the other people in our church like what we did. And they managed to raise $250 for the children's/youth ministry. So that was really good. That was part of the Penny Wars. I thought that was a really neat idea. And it's really organized, done really well. Husband and I also participated in the decorating of everything too. So we were in it from the very beginning to the very end. I took my chair cushions off because Molly laid there now and she's gone, and I'll put them back on. Yeah. 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 I understand. Understand. Yeah. Yeah. So, I know Lori knows what I'm going through with losing a pet, losing Miley, and then I lost Curly Sue about 3 years ago. And she got her two brand new kittens. I told her, I said, two is going to be double trouble because I got one right now and she is a handful. It's like having a baby, really. She's getting a little bit more independent than she was. Because remember, before she would just lay right here, and now she'll lay right here a little bit and then she'll go do her own thing. So she's getting a little bit more independent, which is good because I can get more work done. But I will be wearing pants for the whole rest of the summer because she has got my legs totally ripped up. And there's nothing you can do about it except wear pants because you don't know when she's coming. There's no warning. It's just like, yeah, it's wild. So, yeah, but she's lots of fun. I'm enjoying her very much. Short hair kitty. Yeah, Jade is actually short hair, and actually I would say pretty much all my cats have been short hair. I might have had one with about almost medium, but I've never had a long hair one before. Hi, Luann. How are you? So I have the rainbow in my hair because I was supposed to do the rainbow today. So I put that curly ribbon in my hair for today. So that's how I did my rainbow. I didn't have any shirt with a rainbow on it or anything. So guess they were going to talk about the rainbow today. And I did hear them talk about it during snack time. And I think they talked about it during crafts too. So everything's very choreographed. The snacks, the crafts, everything's all, and they also had game time. Now it was really, really hot out here because it's Texas. So I would go out and film like the first game. And then on the second game, I'd usually go back inside because it's starting to get hot, at that point. But oh, Jade, are you biting mommy? you biting mommy? What are you doing? There's your camera time, baby girl. Yeah. Are you biting my finger? No, not my finger. Tonight I'm gonna make some chicken nachos. I wanted to make something easy, because I've been doing vacation Bible school all week, so I wanted a nice, easy dinner for tonight. Toes are so cute. Yeah, they are. Oh, everything's cute when you're little, huh? Yeah, she's a cutie pie. She's gonna be a really cute kitty. She's gonna grow up to be a cute little adult kitty too. But yeah, she's adorable. Her eyes are just so piercingly blue. I don't know if it shows up on the camera, but she's got some blue eyes. Don't you, Jade? You got blue eyes? But yeah, she's my little baby. I'm sure she missed me this week, you know, being gone half of the day. When I get home, she's just paying me all kinds of attention. I think she did miss me this week. She's used to me being home all day. So she's looking up the light right now. What's up there? What's up there, Jay? Hmm? What's up there? She's purring. Her little motor is going. Her little motor's going a mile a minute. Oh, yeah. I can't wait. I'm probably going to start. I usually start my cooking when I go from gardening to cooking. I usually start my fall winter recipes I'll start in August and September and like start filming ahead. So basically, I've already got 2 cooking videos done for August, so I'll basically have 2 more. Um, I moved things around, so I'm not exactly sure now. My schedule kind of changed, but I think I'm doing like baking. I'm doing like baking videos for September. And then I think I'm going to do crock pot videos for October. And I don't know what I'm doing in November. Oh, soup probably. And then December will be all just like Christmas related type cooking videos. So I'm back to the cooking phase. I actually, since I've started filming fall videos, I actually kind of decorated for fall back here because I've already started the baking and, uh, all the things for the fall. So I've got my decorating done early so that when I'm filming, it looks like fall in the background. So that's what that is going on back there. She's got her little paw sticking up in the air and she's just staring at me. What are you looking at, baby girl? What you looking at? Yeah, I usually do at least one holiday drink, which I've picked one out. I usually do 1 or 2 cookie recipes, and I'm probably going to do maybe a dip or 2 as well. I really love hot dips, so I'm going to do at least 1, maybe 2 hot dips. So I have a lot of, and I already have soup videos, soup recipes picked out. So lots of cooking going to happen. And hubby gets holiday treats early because I make them for videos, so they're done. You know, he may get a Christmas recipe in October or in November because I'm, working ahead. So he loves it. Come home and it's just random. one of the men at church has a whole bunch of pecans in his freezer. So I told him if he'd bring me some pecans, I'd make some butter pecan fudge. And the other lady said if he'd bring her some pecans, she'd make a pecan pie. So I guess I'm going to make some butter pecan fudge in August. Why not, right? Yeah. Show my husband. He said no. Yeah. Oh, they are a handful. Oh, he said he said no without you even asking. I know. Hubby's like, that's going to be the last kitten, right? I'm like, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. The first week, she was driving me insane. And I was like, but she's calmed down a little. And, oh, your family loves it when you do cooking collab. Yeah. Yesterday, I made these ham and cheese sliders. I didn't make it for a video because I've actually already videoed it. But hubby just loves that. But I've been just kind of craving those sliders for some reason. Tonight we're gonna have chicken nachos, and then I have a dessert. Oh, I have a dessert coming in August because I'm filming the dessert tomorrow, and I'll put it out the third week of August. So I have a dessert coming up in August. It's a really good one. I know this recipe. They do it a lot for like potluck desserts. But I don't know if they do this up north or if they do it just in the South. So when I put out the video, you can tell me if that's something they do in other parts of the country or if it's just a Southern thing. Yeah. Chili and Soup Fest October. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I guess the soup videos are October. Anyway, I have it on my schedule what I'm doing to remind me as it comes on. So I have baking recipes coming up for September. So I think I'm going to do a couple of desserts in a jar. And I have a cobbler I'm going to do and a cake. A cobbler, a cake, and at least one thing in a jar. I think the other thing in a jar recipe I'm going to save that for gifts from home collab that Tina does. I may film it early. It won't be your last kitty. No, I'll probably just keep getting them until I die. And then if there's a kitty here when I die, I'm sure one of my girls will take it and it'll be fine. It'll be all good. Trying to do canning in August. I'm just doing kind of miscellaneous videos for August. It's like my first month back cooking, just getting back in the swing of cooking, measuring things out, getting your recipe written down, so you can have all your ingredients, putting on your grocery list the items you need to make that particular thing that you're going to do. Yeah. Sounds like Bob. Yeah. I actually drove to Abilene and picked her up. My brother and sister-in-law went to pick her up from some people they know. And they picked her up, so then I went and picked her up by myself. And then I took her, before I took her home, though, I took her to my mom's because because my mom's not allowed to have a kitty where she's at, I thought she might enjoy seeing her. And Jade really loved her and just like fell asleep on her. And my mom's worker person, she said, "Oh, are you just going to let her love on your kitty like that?" I said, "Yes, I am." I said, because I'm taking her home with me. She can love on my mama all she wants because I'll be taking her home either way. Whether she loves her or hates her, she's still going home with me. So, yeah, I think it's good for people alone to have a pet. Definitely, someone to talk to love on, to watch movies with, sit there and have your popcorn and movie together, and they just sit by you and cuddle with you and purr at you and or bark or whatever dogs do in place of purring. But anyway, yeah. Hi, oops. I I got some C's to send you out. I've been working at Vacation Bible School this week, but Lori did get me your address, so I will get those seeds out to you ASAP. Yeah, I do have your address, and I'm planning to send those out. Unfortunately, I've been working at VBS, so I was coming home tired every day, so I'm a little behind on all the things in the house, laundry, everything. I'm behind on absolutely everything. Jan will be doing a live tonight. Don't know. She has a specific subject. She is actually making and eating her dinner right now. She will be live right after me. I believe after that, Scott with Rambling with the Brums will be on. I think Peaceful Des goes live tonight, and Freedom Redbird, I think, goes live about 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay, I got you. I actually thought about it when I got home today. I was like, "Ooh, I need to get those seeds in the mail." I got plenty of stamps, so yeah, and I got my seeds already bagged up. So all I have to do is write out a card, put them in an envelope, address it, show some stamps on it, write a couple of warnings for the post office people. Let's see. We want a bigger place with younger people living with us in the future so we can have animals and also live with no worries. Yeah, that sounds good. Wish I had my own housekeeper. That would be nice. Use your TV for notifications. Huh. That's a cool idea. Yeah, I've had volume off my phone all week because I've been I don't normally bring my phone to church or at church or in church or any of that. But because I was making the video for Vacation Bible School, I basically had my phone with me the whole week at VBS because, I wasn't like checking messages or looking at Facebook or nothing like that. I was just having to make little videos and take pictures for the videos. So I have more editing to do, but basically I think I've mostly got the little tiny video clips edited properly to where all the most exciting parts are there, and I've had it sped up. And I got it down to just under 5 minutes for the video portion. And what I was wanting to do is save another 5 minutes to do just photos. So half of it will be videos and half of it will be photos at the end. So I think I'm about halfway done with editing. So that's really good. That hopefully I'll get to film my dessert recipe tomorrow since I have half my editing done. I think I'll be able to do it tomorrow. Yeah. Jan. Oh yeah. That's right. Robin, you're on the road. She's falling asleep on me right now. Luann's Kitchen. Hello, hello. Go by and check out Luann's Kitchen. If I have a moderator, if you could throw up the link for Luann's Kitchen, that would be awesome. So that's pretty much what I did this week was VBS. I did actually have to go grocery shopping this week, and I picked up stuff for one recipe. I think only one recipe this payday. Next week, when I have more time, or next payday, I'll try to set up for 2 recipes to film. So, but that's okay because, like I said, I'm 2 weeks ahead on that on my recipes. Got two out of 4 recipes done for August. Yep. So lots of fun, lots of fun, lots of fun stuff. My hydroponics are doing really well. My micro dwarf tomatoes that I planted on July 1st are about 6 to 8 inches tall. I keep having to move that light up. They may even be taller than that. I keep having to move the light up because they keep getting taller and getting the burnt ends because they're touching the light. So one of them, I was like, okay, I'm tired of this. And I went ahead and moved the light all the way up. And I'm like, okay, grow up to the light now. And then after that, you're just going to have to burn at the top because there's nothing else to do with you. So hopefully all of these micro dwarf tomatoes I received are all actually micro dwarfs because I don't have anywhere else to move them. Well, I guess technically I could move them outside still. It's still warm enough. But anyway, I don't see any blooms on them yet, but I think it's a little too early for that. I think it normally takes about 2 to 2.5 months to actually get your first micro dwarf tomato, according to what the internet said. 2 months to 2.5 months. So we'll see. I have a lettuce that's doing really well. And then my micro dwarf tomatoes are all up. I'm going to have to replant my kale, my Anaheim peppers, my parsley, and my strawberries. None of those 4. Anaheim barely came up and then kind of just fell over. And then the kale, there's a few things that barely came up, but they're just not growing past this point. So I feel like I just need to pull out the little tiny piece and just replant the whole thing because I feel like they're just not thriving at this point. Yeah, gonna do hydroponics this fall. Yeah, I got a jump start because my my garden outside was dying. Oh, I did. This is very exciting. Today, I found my very first ever watermelon. I actually grew a watermelon. It's about 10 or 12 inches. It's actually bigger than it looks in the picture I took. It's pretty long. I actually thought Moon and Star's watermelon were round. I did not know they were oblong, like oval-ish. But yeah. So my goal was to do lettuce, kale, and spinach so I could mix the 3 together for a salad, and then I would have the tomato to grow on it as well. And then I did parsley because I didn't have any parsley outside this year. So I thought, well, I'll grow parsley inside and I'll just dehydrate it and put it up and have it. But I'm going to basically, my goal this weekend is to replant all the things that have not come up yet. Yep. So I have already started hydroponics for the fall winter season. If they get too big and play out, I'll just start them over and just keep going. Just start it over and keep going. No big deal. Everybody's like, oh, I overwintered this and did this and that. And I'm like, when the plant's done to me, I pull it out, put another thing in there and start over. I don't overwinter. I don't drag things around. I just start over because it'll grow. I mean, if it doesn't grow, then the seed's not good. That's my theory. I know. I'm very excited. I was so excited about the watermelon. Yeah, mine is kind of oblong. My Moon and Stars watermelon is kind of oblong looking. It's very weird. Hi, oops. Hello, Jennifer Ocean Homestead. Jennifer said, hit the thumbs up. Yeah, I'm very excited about my very first watermelon. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm going to look at it because I think they say on most vining plants, when the vine starts to die around it, it's time to pull it and harvest it. So I'm going to do a little bit more investigation on it. Add basil to the salad. I don't really love basil. I don't mind putting a little bit in soup or roast or something, but I don't think I would add it raw to anything. I don't mind a little of it in stuff, but it would not be a salad topping for me. I like limited amounts of basil. Listening while putting stuff away. Back from the Amish nearby. Got cabbage to ferment and fresh milk. Awesome, Jennifer. That's awesome. That's awesome. It would be nice to have some Amish right near you like that. Yeah, that would be great. That would be fabulous. Yep. So yeah, Jan goes live at 6 o'clock. So that would be very cool. I don't know what she's going to talk about. I don't know if she has a specific subject or not. Have my new little kitty cat, here, Jade. She's just taking her little nap. She's purring. She's just purring and laying there, taking a little nap. She was actually sleeping. When it was time for me to go live, she was actually sleeping, and I woke her up. We have no Amish either. They got a lot of Amish in Missouri, but they also have ticks. Ticks. I didn't know that Arkansas and Missouri were like top states for ticks. I do not want to be getting I don't want to be getting the tick bite to where you can't eat meat. That would be the most devastating, horrible thing for me. Yeah, that would not be good. Oh, yeah, when I was in Missouri, I was leaving Missouri. Well, I was going from Jan's house to Luann's house, and between Jan and Luann's house, there was a little Amish buggy going the other direction, and there was a husband and wife and 3 kids. And the little girl on the back raised her hand real quietly and slowly and waved at me. But she didn't let her parents see it, because I don't think they're supposed to do that. But she did. She waved at me. It was so cute. They don't like to be on video. Very shy, very private. Yeah, I don't want that alpha gal thing. Not eating red beef, not eating red meat would be so horrible. I like steak. I like hamburger meat. I like my beef. That would be sad. Chicken and pork is good too, but love my beef. That's good. That's very good. You took a pic. I wish they were your neighbors. Oh, that's awesome. Well, they might have allowed you to take their picture because they know you. I don't take pics while they're there, but I took a pic of the horse and buggy on the road. Yeah, it was cool. I really enjoyed it. That was like part of the whole experience of Missouri, was getting to see the little Amish buggy with the little Amish family in it, and the little girl hiding in the back to wave at me. It was so cute. She was waving on the sly. So cute. Anyway, look at my baby. Look at my little baby, my little fur baby here. She's a mess. She likes to be rocked like a baby. It's so funny. Yeah, I really wanted a picture too, but I didn't know the buggy was fixing to come by, or I would have been ready. But I'm glad I was paying attention because the little girl wanted to wave. So I can't remember if I waved back or not. If I decided not to wave back so her mama wouldn't know she waved, or if I did wave back. Hi, Echo. How are you? I'm just rocking my baby. See my little baby? She's a furry baby. Yeah, but I thought the Amish were cool, and I really like the Amish stores. I like going to the Amish stores. I'm kind of sad I didn't get to go to the Amish store this year when I went to Missouri. I did really want to go. I should have went. We should have made a. We did go see the Laura Ingalls houses and museum while we were there, so that was cool. Precious baby, yeah, my precious baby. She's rotten. Can you tell? Can you tell my baby's rotten? She's missed me all week because I've been at Vacation Bible School. My little baby girl. Yeah. Her's like to sleep on her mama. She's grown so much. It's crazy. She's eating real good. She's still eating the bag of kitten food. I bought a big, huge bag of kitten food, and I said, well, but her brother's eating it too because I can't keep them from eating each other's food. So she's eating a little bit of adult food and a little bit of the other. Yeah, I know. Well, if they'd have told me sooner, maybe. Um, I need to get ready for the live stream. Everyone have a blessed weekend. Jen's saying goodbye. She's getting ready for her live stream in about 11 minutes. So definitely go by, check out Jan, see what she's doing over there. I will be listening to Jan myself. I'll put my phone on her right after my live finishes, and I'll be listening to her while I make my chicken nachos. Yep, super fun. Having a nice, easy dinner for tonight. Yeah, that's the very first thing I did when I got home was clean my kitchen. That's the first thing I did. Put away dishes and just straighten the counter. And, I went to the grocery store yesterday and still a couple of things had not been quite put properly where they go. And, just all the things. All the things. If you don't finish the things, they're still there waiting for you. No one is going to do your work for you but you. Unfortunately. But yeah, that is that. So hopefully I get my dessert done tomorrow since I have so much of my editing done. My husband and I have been watching the old-fashioned MASH series over again. I don't know if any of you guys have ever watched that before, but we just had the episode where the colonel dies as he's leaving. So that was very sad. That was a sad episode. Jennifer has a question for you. Did you get the packages shipped or the price on how much to ship them? Hi, John. Honey and Stuff with J&J. How are you? Howdy, howdy. Loved MASH. Yeah, me too. We're on, like I said, the episode with the Colonel passes away. So yeah, this is actually our second time to watch it together, but we do that. We'll let a few years go by and then we'll watch a series again, because there's not enough new stuff on that we like. Oh, it is. I like it. I like it. Something about that sort of sad, unfortunate circumstance that they're in just kind of draws me in, makes you appreciate the things you have, you know, being away from your family like that. That must be just absolutely horrible. Thank you for coming in, Luann. I appreciate it. J and J, BNS Odyssey, Beth. Yeah. How you doing, John? Been hunting lately or fishing or anything like that? Been watching Touch by an Angel. That's a good one too. I probably could watch that one. It's probably on one of our streaming chat services. We did just recently, well, a few months ago, we dropped Netflix because we were having trouble finding anything on there new that we had not watched, or that wasn't just completely down the moral alley that we did not want to go down. Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, some of them just go way far into stuff that we don't want to put all that into our head. Up and down with dishes. Yeah, can't stand at the sink too long. Yeah, that's kind of how I have to do gardening. I'll go outside and do a little bit. I'll come inside, rest, get a drink, cool off, go back outside, do a little bit more, and I managed to get all the spring planting done back in March. Just the method of just doing a little and resting, doing a little and resting, and I managed to get it all done. So that's how I do gardening. Just and sometimes I'll get carried away and I'll be out there for hours. So you just never know about me. Sometimes I'll take little breaks and sometimes I'll be out there forever. And, as it comes, as it gets closer to fall, when it gets into cooler weather, it doesn't really cool off here until like October. I'll start my fall composting to get ready for next year's gardening. And also in October, I will be planting garlic. So I'll be planting my garlic and I'll be starting my composting. I've actually already started breaking down some things in the garden that have already died because of the Texas heat. So, yeah. Let's see. I've been doing good. No hunting till November and fishing a few times, but it is all good. Hope you are as well. We didn't really do much fishing this year. I didn't do much fishing. My husband did some fishing. I have not really done any fishing this year. Our lake is really low right now on the water. So we haven't gone locally. When we were in Missouri, I was busy doing other things. So I didn't have time to do fishing because I was at a YouTube meetup. But hubby did. He got some fishing in. Okay. Yep, it's probably time to head on over to Jan's. I'm waiting to cool down and add more soil to potatoes. Yeah, this was my first year doing potatoes, and I really, really enjoyed growing potatoes. So I would like to maybe buy some more grow bags and actually maybe double the potatoes for next year. So I did really enjoy growing them. I didn't think they were hard at all. And I think they produced pretty well. So I think I'm going to turn around next year and grow potatoes again. So I'm glad I finally grew potatoes. My 4 o'clocks are beautiful, Gail. Oh, I'm glad you like them. I love 4 o'clocks, and they will just put them somewhere you want to keep them because the seeds will fall down and they'll keep coming back. So if it's somewhere you don't want, don't put them there. Starting cabbage and broccoli and cauliflower in the fall. I think the only thing I'm going to do in the fall is garlic. It's so hot out there. I'm just ready for it to be done. And when it cools off, I'll start with my composting. And I'll have to water my garlic until it comes up. So, yep, Jan's live will be starting. So I'm going to head over there. I want everybody to head over there. Yeah, clear bed for, yeah, I'm going to do my fall crops in hydroponics this year. I'm just going to grow what I want for salads and stuff. Yeah, or I don't know. I don't know how hot Oregon is. But Texas is very hot, and I'm just getting so tired of gardening. And me being at Vacation Bible School this week, a few things are looking a little bit deadish. So if I can't get them to come back, then I'm probably going to stop watering them. I think the very last thing will be the bell peppers. That'll be the last thing to die, because with the Texas heat, they still look completely fine, and I still got a whole bowl of bell peppers out of them today. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this. Jan's live will be starting in about 3 minutes. Go check out Jan's live. Tell her Gail sent you over, and I hope you guys have a good night and a good weekend. Thank you for stopping in and saying hello. I appreciate all of you guys. And I don't know what I'll be talking about next week, but I'll be seeing you then. And I know I have a Fall Fest Q&A scheduled at some point, but I don't know exactly what day I have that scheduled for. But you guys have a great weekend. Thank you for coming in. Bye, everybody.